Thingus.
I don't have my buttons.
Thingus. Your buttons aren't working?
Nah.
All right, give me a minute. We're gonna have to try.
I killed ancient empires.
It seems that OBS is reconnecting. All right, I think we're reconnected. Are we on?
How do we get DOSBox back?
So type in DOSBox X. Yeah, that's the one. And now go to main.
Main?
Yeah, with your mouse. And restart DOSBox with config file down at the bottom. Direct access.
Whoa. Direct access.
Welcome to Dad's computer.
Dad's computer. Not allowed.
Are we back? Are we alive?
There's the audio.
There's the shitty audio.
The shittest audio.
All right, now we don't have that.
There you go.
Voila. Hello, Thingus. Yeah, no, I know Joe's lighting looks better than mine. Actually,
well, there was a problem, and we did everything we could.
Yes. And
there's nothing we can do about it.
And we're not gonna bring it up anymore either. How's the audio sounding? Is that loud? Does the game sound too loud to you guys? I'm gonna turn it down a bit for us.
It sounds like it's screeching.
How do we sound? Does this shitty game sound good for you? It sounds really bad to me.
I've never read this, and I'm never going to.
No way. It's just like, this is here so that when you are playing this game at school, instead of playing an actual educational game, the teacher thinks you're playing an educational game.
Oh, yeah. Of course it's educational. It's got
all these different places. Can you maximize the window?
But how?
Oh, right.
It was like...
I mean, you might want to use... Oh, why don't you just use the mouse and do it one time and it'll tell you the hotkeys? No! Just go to video.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to go to anything. Also, my eyes don't work well enough to see video. No, my mouse is gone. No! Here. Where's the mouse, though?
You gotta alt-tab.
Oh. It's Thingus time.
It's Thingus time. Again.
It's time to be nice to all the people you can't stand all year.
All right, F12F for some reason. I wish it wasn't that, but it is. Here you go.
So this is a this is a platforming game. There's nothing educational about this.
The game's
it's a thing. It's cute.
The game's a little loud. Could you turn it down just a bit? That's good. All right. Yeah, it's a snake. Look how cute. But you gotta, I don't know, jump over him.
He's your friend.
He's your friend. Why would you kill?
Gotta watch out for friends. Don't step on him. No, you step on him. You deserve to take damage. He was friends.
I always like how this guy's got like a little rhythm.
Yeah, a little swagger.
You gotta switch to your power up being super jump. Yeah, there you go.
I see.
No.
Bats are always villains in video games.
How many educational games and spiders? How many educational games are actually educational?
None that were actually successful.
Well, famously, you know, everyone who plays Oregon Trail just wants to do the hunting game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hunting is a thing you've never played before.
Mm-hmm.
It's educational, but that has nothing to do with it.
Right. There are elements of Oregon Trail that are vaguely educational. You know, learning that the Oregon Trail was a thing full of hardship, I suppose. That teaches you something. But you don't need to play for hours to get the message there.
Well, that game does take a while to play. And you know, I feel like most kids just wanted to shoot deer, which doesn't take hours.
Oh.
No.
It's a tutorial.
It's telling me I suck.
I mean, I think, you know, and I'm gonna, you know, preface this by saying I do think there are legitimately educational games, but you know, educational games are kind of like educational TV, where there came a point where parents are like, wait, what the fuck? Why are our children who we're allowing to sit in front of this all day not being educated? This seems evil. And, you know, at that point, the purveyors of content need to be like, no, wait, it's good for them, actually. And you know, like, I think Mr. Rogers is fantastic, but it's also a compromise, you know? It's like, well, if your children are going to be babysat by TV, then at least they'll watch something where they can learn a thing or two, you know? Like, it's not like that time wouldn't have been better spent with a parent or a teacher.
Yeah.
And I think the same goes for games, where it's just like, we've lost the battle here. Kids are not interested in learning anymore. Did that take away energy from him, or did it just stun him?
I don't know if it's doing anything.
Yeah, it doesn't indicate to you whether you're actually killing him or not. It seems like you're doing the right thing, but you died. And it
seems like I'm
explained to you.
doing the right thing by dying. Yeah, this snake also has like a little swagger.
The only edutainment game that ever taught me anything was this one game I can't remember that had dinosaurs teaching you how to type. Well, yeah, of course computers taught you how to type. They're teaching you how to use it.
The tutorial level of life.
I mean, yeah, it's like right now, you know, it's like we got to teach AI to children, right? We have to teach them how to, you know, like, I've been doing this at home because I was left alone by my husband and son for 24 hours, and I got really into programming voice command software on Home Assistant. I've been very resistant to voice command because I don't like Alexa, I don't like Gemini, but I have this thing that is like a closed system where you're basically like, you know, just programming your own voice command. And half of the challenge of it is just saying the right thing, which is, you know, the computer is telling you how to be. The computer is training you to use it, which is not a useful skill that needs to be imparted in school.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, school needs to teach you how to protect yourselves from AI or something.
Yeah, no, I think so. Like, that's what it should be teaching you, but instead it's forcing it into your life. Like, if your kid is on if your kid is on a Chromebook, which they almost certainly are at school, they're just like plugged into all of that. And then it's like, well, no, we're teaching them how to use it. We're teaching them how to train the AI to do their job someday. Maybe you can just not do this. Can you just go up that ladder and continue on with your life? Like, you just need to get those artifact pieces, right?
Those look like the thing from Reboot.
Yeah. Like the logo.
Yeah.
Super solvers, gizmos, and gadgets. Yeah, no, I remember a lot of I remember a lot of games, that are they're like math problems and stuff, or they teach you they teach you like history concepts and stuff. I mean, I don't feel like Carmen Sandiego taught me all that much. I guess I kind of learned how to like ascertain what country someone was talking about when they mentioned, a landmark or like a type of food or like a type of like cultural behavior. Like it kind of gives you a little shorthand for like countries, like, oh, it's a place with volcano, like a little geography, right? Like it's not totally useless. But a lot of what I played in school was like Garfield comic strip maker.
Yeah.
On Apple II.
I mean, that's more educational than this. Making your own comics.
It's true. I learned way more for my career doing Garfield cartoon maker.
This is just like worse Mario.
Yeah.
This is just like Zelda 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, this probably predates any of the like innovations in like PC software that allowed platformers to be playable
or makeable.
I mean, this is one of those games that's like pretty good for what it is, like.
Well, yeah, that's why it exists. That like you have like Joe the Jungle is a little janky, but it's way better than anything else at the time, really.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do? You got all the pieces.
Maybe leave.
Yeah, you can't leave. Leave the program.
Leave the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I probably learned more from kid pics in Hebrew school than just about any other educational
than anything else in Hebrew school.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else about it. Sorry. Forced me to do that every Sunday for, 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, your kids are gonna have access to shit that you won't even know about until 30 more Thingus years have passed. Apps and things.
Apps.
App.
So what's up? What's new? You got topics. I didn't write any topics down this week.
Yeah, maybe I didn't either. Let me check.
My brain's been pretty empty, to be honest. I've been living in the pool. Just like that kid at the beginning of a Goofy movie promised. I've actually done what they vowed to do.
You moved to the pool?
Yeah, I moved.
You moved to the
I moved to the mall and I lived in the pool.
You live in the pool. And now you're just wrinkled.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Fernie, yes. Got my baby scan today. Baby is big.
Your baby scam.
Yeah. The baby scam I'm running. What if I was one of those extremely chaotic people who pretends to be pregnant? wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I mean, what would you have to gain?
Well, pregnancy is like a big burst of attention.
Yeah.
So you can see why people pretend to be pregnant.
And then the baby dies.
The baby dies, or they kind of hope you'll never bring it up again. Like, hey, weren't you pregnant? Or like, people don't bring it up because they're trying to be sensitive to the possibility.
Oh, wow. So you can just get out of it
Yeah,
that
you get out of
easy.
jail free. If someone's
Just
like...
never bring it up again. And if anyone does, you just look really sad.
Yeah, exactly. Just like you don't want to talk about it, and they'll immediately drop the subject and never bring it up again.
So you just pretend to be pregnant? Like, what kind of friends are you keeping with this? Like, you're letting them think this about you?
Well, like I said, this is a very
really
fucked up
unhinged person.
Yeah, this is a really unhinged
Just
person
looking for any attention.
Yeah,
and they have like something new every month.
Yeah.
So, like, the baby is just like another one of those things that's immediately forgotten and never brought up again.
And it's like your friends are so beaten down by what a horrible person you are that it isn't until years later that they're like, I was really trying to be there for her because I thought she had a miscarriage, and now I'm like, was there like any fucking baby at all? Like, it just takes you years to realize what the hell that was.
And yeah, like you've already kind of accepted how you're going to react with like no reaction.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I think I've brought this up before, but it kind of haunts me. Like when I lived in Portland, there was like I didn't know these people at all, but it was like this thing in Portland, so everybody cared about it. It was like this guy who was like part of like this bigger, like, it was like a cycling community, and he left like this very, very elaborate suicide note on the internet. And it was like his manifesto about how the world is never going to change and people are never going to give up cars, and like we're just going to destroy the world. And it was like very, very heartbreaking to read. And there was like this concerted effort to find this guy, and eventually he just came back home. Like, people were in his house and he came back home, and he seemed confused about what everyone was so upset about. Like, I don't even know why I know that detail, but like he came back and he was like, what are you talking about? Like, he didn't have an answer for why he did that and just left. Like, he didn't get that far into it. I don't know. I don't necessarily think this guy's a terrible person. Obviously, this guy did need help and people should have taken his threat seriously. But I think about that whenever I think about people who just like, who will just never fucking know what they did to everybody else, Like, they're not thinking that far ahead. They're just like, I need people to listen to me right now, and I don't care what it takes.
Yeah, they'll be pregnant. They'll do anything. They'll be gay. They'll do it. They'll prove it.
They'll announce to everyone they know that they're gay, and like 20 years later, you're like, I've never seen them in a relationship or like with another person of the same sex ever. Am I allowed to remark on that at all? No. No, you monster, you're not. This game fucking sucks. This game is like, it's a game that our aunt and uncle gave to us.
Wow, my favorite level, India and China.
It's the same place.
The India and China, or such,
Yeah.
and such as.
And I think that people don't have maps.
Yeah, they can't even tell their country from the one next to it. They're 1 billion population from the other.
And like such as that ladybug is so confused. Like that could not be a less evil bug.
Oh,
this is cute.
Yeah, I mean it's at least there's no way to destroy it.
Yeah.
This game is just in that way.
You can't jump on a guy.
No, jumping doesn't hurt enemies.
Oh. You
I
can
have
do that.
invincibility, but that doesn't harm him.
Yeah, he's just a little flat.
He's your flat. Don't step up, or you'll get what you freaking deserve.
No, this isn't in a Mario game. You would be able to jump your way through that.
In a Mario game, you'd be able to murder all the ladybugs.
You have to jump over that switch without stepping on your foot.
Oh no, I'm bad at it. Bad at life.
God. Hard.
I feel like that dissolve animation looks like it really needs the
Yeah, they should play. They can't get the whole thing, but they can get a little of that. Did you lose your board?
Yeah, I lost my board. Yeah. Played the whole sound effect, which I didn't want.
I know. No.
Still nothing. Nothing a thin. Still trying. It's nothing. Okay, let me do it.
Yeah, just better.
But yeah, what else is going on?
Joe lost his bored apes.
My bored apes.
Oh no, Joe's apes.
They got out.
They just they're dead. They got bored.
Yeah, bored of waiting.
What are the apes so bored of anyway? What are they so bored of?
I don't know. They're waiting for something to happen. That's what you do when you're an investor. It's boring. You just sit there looking at the line, doing nothing.
Right. The apes are exactly like their guys, which is why he's identified so strongly with them.
They're also, they're boring people.
They're boring and they look bored and they're just sitting in a boring world waiting for the only exciting thing they can think of, which is the line to change.
Well, they're in a yacht club and they have $1 billion and like a $1 million yacht, and there's nothing for them to do except get more money.
Yeah, that sounds boring.
You'd be bored.
I mean, what was the breakdown there? Because I feel like there were rich people investing in those apes, but weren't there also a lot of just like regular schmucks like wasting their money on those?
Yeah, of course. There were celebrities who were spending like $100,000 on Bored Apes.
Yeah.
Then there was, average Joes spending like, I don't know, $10,000.
Oh, their whole savings. So fucking depressed. But like, to me, like the celebrities, the celebrities were depending on the rubes to invest.
I guess so. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the inherent art or artist has value.
Right.
What button exactly?
The Bored Apes were before AI, right? Like the Bored Apes were
Right.
not generated by AI.
Yeah, well, they were generated in the same way that like a Simpsonize yourself thing was generated.
Right. You could add details to it.
Bored Apes actually did have an artist who did not get paid very much, I don't think.
One guy? Oh, you mean the guy who drew like the original ape?
Yeah. And then it became like a thing that is it's basically just like an automatically generated character from like it's like a Mii on Nintendo Wii.
Right.
It's just like made from parts and random, and like at random it's generated, and then they put they make that into a token, and then they say there's only so many of these apes, and then blah blah blah.
Right.
You got this one, blah blah blah. It's worth this much.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what makes
like
it worth.
Shit is.
They're really
ugh.
ugh.
Oh, there you go. Those had to be like the most ugh. I mean, there were probably uglier things than the apes, but those were the ones I was seeing all the time.
They're really ugh, and I wonder if that's like the point or something.
Well, I mean, I've always thought Funkos are really ugh.
They are. They're fugless.
Yeah.
Funkos are, yeah, it's like a store of value. Could be worth something one day.
Oh my god.
Like Baba Booey. by the stupid like things. It's like a sell in quotes of Quick Draw and Baba Booey. And he doesn't even know his name, and he's
buying this stupid shit. He doesn't even know what it is. Right. You don't even know what this obscure character from like the 5th season of some TV show you never saw. Like, you have no idea who this is, but this could be worth something.
Yeah, it's like they make a Funko Pop of every fucking thing. And I think the worst crime is that they're ugly. They're just so ugly. They're, they look like shit. They look like nothing. They look like prisoners made them.
And the package design is always just a picture of them next to them. Like, you see them through the plastic, and then there's like a picture of half of them right next to that. Like, the package design makes itself. There's like utterly no thought put into them.
Sucks.
It fucking sucks. I like they're still being made. Like there's got to be like 10,000 of them, right?
There's probably more
than that.
I don't know. There's one for every character from everything.
The only time literally I've ever seen any kind of resell attempt with Funkos is I was like walking in my neighborhood with Mike and Oscar, and we saw a yard sale, and we went over, and there was a whole shelf of Funkos, and they were trying to get like what they thought was like market value for them.
Ew!
Market value. And like, I don't even mean like hundreds of dollars. I don't think any of those Funkos are actually worth that much within the Funko market. They're trying to get, like $25 for one of them. It's like,
you're an idiot asshole.
Yeah, it's just like, I get it. You wasted your money and you'd like it back, but that's never going to happen.
It'll happen when you're dead. I feel like that's another good example of like how a lot of people seem to have no taste. Like, no!
But you were doing so well.
I had it this time.
You had him.
Does the program just exit if you suck too much?
No, there's a time limit.
Wow, nice map.
Yeah, that's cute. I like the map.
People don't have maps.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum.
I don't know what to do now.
Are you allowed to do anything?
You can exit.
Yeah, you can press escape and the game immediately exits.
I don't think I've ever played Commander Keen.
Oh, looks like you'll have your chance. I was gonna say, and you never
You never will.
Now this is an id game, right? Id.
So today I was seeing something about the guy who directed District 9
Uh-huh.
made some like shitty AI generated film.
Oh,
Like
no.
a short AI generated movie fully with AI.
Uh-huh.
And it's really lifeless. It's, it looks kind of like a movie, but none of the performances have any emotion.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people saying, why didn't he just make District 10? It's like, it's disappointing to see that from somebody that you saw as like a great director.
Right.
But like they actually had no taste.
Yeah, that is disappointing. I wonder, like, I mean, I guess we've kind of talked about this because I feel like we go through this cycle every time we hear about like somebody who like made something we like pivoting to AI, and like I wonder if it's just like I don't know who the fuck they're talking to, but like somebody is blowing so much smoke up their ass and being like, this looks revolutionary. This, like, if people don't understand this now, they're going to. And like, there's a whole bunch of like Funko Pop collector ass people who are willing to tell you that because they're invested in the future of this as like a way to make movies. It's more important to them that that actually happens than that a good movie gets made.
Well, I think a lot of directors are not personally in the world of computer graphics or art the way we are. So like they see something generated by AI and think, oh, it's equal to something that was made by computer generated or like by live action. They can't even tell like that there's something really wrong about it or like something missing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that goes back to what you were saying about like Jorge Gutierrez, where like if your role on a job is so segmented, is so specialized, you don't actually have a deep enough understanding of what everybody is doing to say no to to my eye this doesn't look right. And I feel like directors like Spielberg reject AI because they're so exacting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like Martin Scorsese seems interested in it. James Cameron seems interested in it. I don't know if they're actually going to do it though. I think we have to wait and see if they actually make anything with it. Because, in my mind, those directors are so precise that they just would never let this shit get through. Like that lifeless, dead shit that every film we've seen with AI has. I really think like we are kind of reaching the end of the this kind of overreach of what AI can do in the arts. I think it has been pretty soundly rejected as insufficient to do what artists need to be able to do. Audiences don't like it, and to me, it's all like objectively very vapid, and like people have had years and they haven't come up with anything good. Like it's just like it.
Well, it's because when you think about CG and like Toy Story and all that, like trying to make something good with it, it was never about, hey, look at this technology. It was more about like the technology is what inspires us, and we're trying to make a movie. Mm-hmm. If you do the thing I saw today, it's like you make something fully with AI. You're trying to be like, hey, look at this technology. And that's what's always framed as like. Mm-hmm. It's never like, here's what you can do with it, because that would mean that there's something special about you, not the technology.
Right. You're trying to remove yourself from the equation. Although a lot of people will, get really whiny when you when you complain about this stuff and say, you don't think AI is hard work? I sat there prompting it for hours.
It is. It's very boring. The same way that like motion capture post-processing is very boring. You sit there for hours just looking at diamond-shaped icons, and it drives you mad. It has nothing. It looks nothing like artistry, like painting or making music or anything like that. It is mind numbing, and those things should challenge you to make your art. It's just that like you're also not really in control with AI. You're not able to make your art with it.
No. So you think even the mind-numbing work of motion capture needs to be done by humans?
Well, I made a little video recently, and I did a little motion capture for it, but I deleted most of it and decided to just animate it by hand because, well, what the video called for was animating by hand.
Right. If you're not going for realism, then the motion capture is not designed to save you time. It's a direct line to that realism, right?
Right. Yeah, I was looking for a different look. I think it's funnier in the Toy Story videos if that's motion captured because it actually looks like toys.
Right.
But for this one, I was doing like a stop motion look.
Right.
And
they wouldn't have used mocap for that.
I mean, I used it a little bit, which is still kind of cool. Maybe I would use it if I was doing more than 30 seconds, I would do it. It's just that, like, you know, when it comes to AI, they want to tell you that you can replace your entire workflow with these tools. And it's just like, no. And like, I think you can use it a little, but like, then it's like you're a genius for coming up with it, not the AI. And that's just not impressive for the development of the AI. But if it's weird if you're like not even for the development of the AI.
Right.
you kind of think it's developed enough and you can already use it to its full potential. Which I think we have reached its full potential, but we haven't reached our full potential with it.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I think there are other fields where like it's a little more like I don't think in any field has it become certain what it's going to be used for. I think ultimately it's going to be used in ways that are very boring that you can't really pitch to investors. And, you know, one of the ways it's really being used right now is for coding. And there have, you know, I was reading Freddie DeBoer was talking about this today. Like, he thinks like, you know, he's saying like people have been vibe coding for like 3 years now, and there's no great software to speak of, you know, all of these years and all these new people being able to code for the first time. And it's produced nothing of great interest that anybody can see. And his thesis for that was that the project of software is essentially done. That, like, you know, people are making little tweaks and updates and stuff, but what we actually need from computer software is not really changing anymore.
It's not really changing anymore, you say?
Yeah. That, you know, we're in an era of refinement, not innovation.
Yeah.
And the idea of like people vibe coding their own software or whatever, that it's not totally the fault of like, you know, AI making people, you know, being uninspired or, you know, having like being used for uninspired projects. It's that there's not really anything left to do with software. And yeah, I thought that was kind of an interesting idea that you know, there are other potential innovations on the horizon, but not within the realm of like software as we know it. It's mostly like, the AI is mostly like it needs more processing power for the amount of data that it's reading from. But that's not actually an innovation. It's just more compute power.
Right. It feels like another skin on the previous thing that meant more computations equals more money. The crypto stuff.
Right.
It's like we're just gonna have more versions of that next.
Right.
Creating new software and also new data centers seems like a step backwards.
Yeah. Right. That we're just looking to consume more power and perform basically the same tasks. And it's a step backward for the world. Like, we can't afford to compute this much shit. And I mean, John Carmack coming up with a system by which like a program that is like brought like smooth 3D computing to the masses, but uses so little computing power to do so. Like, this is an innovation.
Right.
Making things that just waste.
Making things accessible.
Yeah.
Giving things to people instead of taking them.
Yeah.
And take away their water supply.
Yeah. And it's just bloat, Like, it's just like the difference between like learning to code with HTML and using fucking Dreamweaver. You ever do that to make your web page?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. You could use a Notepad to make your web page.
Yeah.
You don't need Dreamweaver.
It would be 1 byte large. Your entire website is 1 kilobyte large.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
The idea that instead of teaching people basic skills or giving them an engine through which they can do things very simply, you are giving them like extremely bloated things where they're creating garbage. They're creating waste.
Yeah.
In proportions that we can't afford as a planet, Like, we don't have a way of storing all of this waste. That's not innovation. That is like a step back.
No, we don't need more like asking the computer how to delete my hard drive.
Microsoft front page, yeah, like exactly, like typing a prompt, typing a prompt for like some shit that like you could have just like asked a person sitting next to you, right? You would have burned 1 calorie, which you would have immediately recovered by eating your next chip to ask somebody next to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was talking to someone recently who said that this is a very, very nice thing to do. I think most people don't react this way. They saw somebody was using AI voices in a cartoon, and instead of getting a community to beat this person up on social media, which is the morally correct thing to do, they offered to do voices for them. And it's like that's really kind of neat. That's kind of cool that like you actually bring this person in instead of trying to leave them in their place.
You would try to collaborate with them. Well, yeah, I mean, I think people convince themselves that they need to use it because they're just doing it by themselves. But working entirely by yourself, in my opinion, is kind of like an avoidant behavior. There's no reason you can't collaborate with another person, and it's very gratifying to do so. I think the reasons people don't do so have to do with their own personal hangups. They're self-conscious, or they have no people skills, and they're not any good at getting along with other people. And it's like those are those are not reasons why you need to isolate yourself further. Those are reasons why you need to like you need to practice. You need to get better at something.
You're right. Yeah, like, using AI voices just to avoid talking to voice actors, that's not, that's not a good reason enough.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy. You're making a video or a game or something where you're going to show it to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a social thing. You do have to, get some feedback eventually.
Yeah, well, when I was teaching at SVA, I got free tuition, so I took a continuing education class for like how to make short films, and the best thing I learned from making my short film for this class was the teacher was like, all right, so to get your actors, here's what you do. You like there are plenty of actors who are very willing to work for free just to be part of, to add it to their reel for free or cheap. So rent out a casting office space for, X number of hours. Do a casting call on one of these websites. Get your actors scheduled for their auditions, and then call them back and schedule the shoot. And like when my teacher told me all this, I was like, no fucking way. You think I'm gonna do all this shit? And I went home and I was telling Mike about it. I'm like, he's telling us to like audition actors and stuff. And Mike was like, Mike had some experience working in like TV, and he's like, yeah, we'll do it. And every step of it was very intimidating. It was like, I rented the room, which wasn't much. It was like, I don't know, it's probably like $40 to rent the room for like 2 hours. And I set up a camera so I would have like a video copy of everybody's audition so I could watch them at home. And I scheduled all of these meetings, and all these people showed up. Every single person who like emailed me showed up and did an audition for me and brought a glossy and brought their resume and brought their examples of previous experience. And it felt very burdensome. I was like, Jesus, like these people are like trusting me to do all of this. Like they're giving me their time willingly, happily. And it felt like so much responsibility, but I was so glad I did it because I crossed that threshold of fear where now I'm like, yeah, that's what you do if you want people to act in your production. It's not a big deal. They do it all the time. And I mean, you can get your friends to do it too, but like, this isn't that hard either. You just have to try.
You made a movie, and you could make movies.
Yeah.
If you had like a bigger like budget for like a bigger production, you could do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You could win awards.
I know. If I want to get an Oscar, I got to do this.
You should want to get 13 Oscars.
From one movie, like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, but more movie. You were saying that there's never been a movie that's more movie than Lord of the Rings. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much movie.
There's so much movie. Yeah, no, I don't think they've made one since that was as much movie as Lord of the Rings. Everyone thinks it's the Odyssey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to yuck people's yum. But, God, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm not a big fan of this director, but...
The
Blodacy. I feel like I'm getting a little nauseous from watching this game, actually.
Yeah, this is annoying.
I have to cool off for a second here. Whew.
Play some Sucktails.
Yeah.
Hi, Louise. Meow. You have a joystick? No, and I never will.
Boom.
Yeah, there's a little bit of flickering and flashing. Kind of annoying to look at.
Excuse me. You're not sure how widespread this is, but you feel like some artist animation filmmaking communities, mostly online, look down way too much on volunteer work. Do you mean like people who say like don't do anything for free, don't do anything for exposure? So if that's what you mean, I have some feelings on that. Whether you mean that or not, I have some feelings on that. I remember, an age of social media where the point of that was not like, it wasn't like, don't do shit for your friends for free, or don't do things for your resume, or don't do things for experience, because those things actually can be very beneficial. And sometimes you just do them out of goodwill because you do some shit for your friend and your friend does some shit for you. And these are people you're going to know for a really long time, hopefully. And you just do it. But I think what initially that was all about was artists who are approached by like a total stranger, who either, has the money or doesn't have the money, but really doesn't have any sort of opportunity, and uses the excuse of exposure.
No! Are we a Beagle Boy or not?
I think you just gotta guess. Eagle Boy detected.
No!
Oh shit.
Right. Let's look it up.
Yep.
Find the secret.
Yeah, I think it was just kind of like, some like shitty fly-by-night comic book company emails you and is like, we've got this script. We want you to draw 32 pages for us for exposure. Like, obviously don't do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it kind of came from. This idea, like, don't let people sucker you into free work with the promise of exposure. Which is like, a reasonable thing to suggest, but it blew out into this really, like, I feel like, it's not just don't work for anyone. It's also like, don't give anything in a relationship, like, don't, Beagle Boy alert. It's just like,
my own game.
Like, basically, like, don't.
It might still work somehow.
Oh, I think so. I think the game is cracked.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Yeah, like, it kind of just like this idea, like, don't be giving in any way, because everyone's out to scam you. Everyone's out to take advantage of you in some way.
Yeah.
And that's just not a good attitude to have professionally or in your personal life. Like, like listening to your friend talk is emotional labor, like that. I feel like that's where that went, the idea of like emotional labor being like, don't stay in a relationship where somebody is just taking and taking and taking and taking from you, because even if it doesn't feel like labor, it is. But like, that got stretched out into like, don't ever make any sort of compromises or sacrifices for another person at all. And, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe that's just like the logical conclusion of social media hysteria is, oh no, creepy.
Yeah, like, I just released a game, and exposure is something you can't buy when you're trying to promote a game. If I like, imagine if I gave a Steam key, worth $2.99 to a Twitch streamer that was going to show it to 3,000 viewers. You can't buy that kind of exposure.
No, you really have to well, you can actually. You can pay streamers to play your game.
That's true.
But
and you can tell when they're being paid because it's boring.
Yeah,
and they don't care.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And I kind of hate that that's part of the model at this point.
No!
Launchpad saves the day. I hope.
Yeah, he killed that mummy by stabbing it in the face with his pickaxe.
Yeah. You hear this rhetoric a lot from animators, more from animators than anyone else. It might just be the people you hang out with. Well, I think also like I've found that like the online culture of arts fields where people tend to be a little more childlike, like cartoons, video games, animation, comics.
No.
People are not excellent judges of character within these fields.
Yeah.
They overtrust and overbond with people who should not be trustworthy. And they distrust based on kind of vague ideas. Like, people who are like incredibly paranoid, but at the same time will just go along with something uncritically.
Yeah.
I've found that the arts in which, people are kind of like a little more immature, perhaps, or making things a little more for kids.
Yeah.
Is just full of that.
People who just like believe in Bigfoot and shit like that.
or just they have like kind of, they have like unresolved things that they're kind of putting upon the people they encounter.
Yeah.
Like everyone's daddy, which means everyone disappoints.
Daddy.
Yeah. Everyone is someone you love so much and trust too much, and then everyone disappoints you. You can't just have like professional relationships with people.
Dodgy, when are we going to have a Willy Wonka movie? Did you know that's how that movie got made? Like some bratty little girl was
Veruca Salt told her Dottie to make
Dodgy. I love the book. When are they making the movie?
And he made it.
And he made it. Yeah, he was like some Hollywood producer.
That
guy.
rules. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Like the scene where like the entire salt factory is looking for that ticket. That's like them making the movie. Fucking game.
Yeah. Oh no! Nice.
Woo!
Dead.
Dead.
That was my last dog. But yeah, no, that voice is like the opposite of the mummy voice, or it's like a daddy's girl.
Right,
it's like,
right.
Doddy, when are we going to get another dog of wisdom?
I won't love you unless you make more dog of wisdom.
Why are these bratty kids always British?
Because of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I guess. Although the voice I was just doing is more of the like little Scottish mouse girl from what was it? The Great Mouse Detective. I have to find my Doddy.
Yeah, this very humble little girl, really. Doddy.
Doddy. Been kidnapped.
I think it's just like if a child is American, if they're rich enough, they'll sound like that.
When's Baba coming? Like,
I want to play the Baba CD-ROM on my Macintosh.
When are we getting Dog of Wisdom for Macintosh? Don't forget us, Joe.
And, the British have had consoles for a while now, too. So don't forget to put it out on the Game Boy.
Put it out on the gamed cube.
Oh, my God.
I've never done this without getting killed by the mummy or falling into a pit.
You've never found the treasure?
No, I don't know how to get.
Yeah, I don't know either. Ooh. Dottie, the Wonder Swan.
The Wonder Swan. But I want it.
I want to play the Yokoi game.
It was his last game before his untimely death.
Somebody asked me for Perfect Tides 3 on the Discord the other day. Like, just asked
Mummy.
Yeah.
When are we going to get another?
And this person was being perfectly nice. I don't want to be an asshole about them, but like the way they said it was like they were like, any plans for Perfect Tides 3 in the near future? The way I see it, this story should really continue. The way I see it.
You see it.
It's your idea.
I see. Oh, you want to make it now.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Big Shot Game Developer, let's see your game.
Yeah, just like what it takes to ask for something versus actually doing it is the gulf is just so massive. It's the Grand Canyon,
The way I see it as an investor in, the long con of your business and life. Well, yeah, like that there needs to be like a barrier between the artist's vision and what the fans will support. You need to have that. They need to trust you, I guess. They need to have faith in you that you're not going to lead them. You're not going to drive us into an iceberg.
Yeah.
You're the brains here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm driving, so I will let you know.
I will turn this boat around.
Yeah. I will let you know when there's a new destination, okay? You're not going to tell me when. That was the other thing. In the near future. No. You're not going to tell me when or what. And I'm going to let you know, okay? I'm letting this person know now. That's my answer, okay? Trust me.
No!
Ah. The way I smell it.
No! I keep going back.
Did we hear about Thimbleweed Park 2? No. Are they making a Thimbleweed Park 2?
What is that?
Thimbleweed Park was like an adventure game. It's kind of like a spiritual successor to Maniac Mansion.
Uh-huh.
I guess they're making another. That was already made like close to 10 years ago. I guess they're making another. That's cool. It's nice to know that there's enough of an audience for old ass adventure games that projects like that can be justified.
Yeah. I mean, like you never really think about like how many people are really playing these games. But they are.
You think about it when you look at Steam DB and try to figure out what someone's net worth is.
There's like 6 people playing that game, and it's like, ooh, there's 6 people playing that.
Yeah, wow, 6 concurrent players. The money's just rolling in. Were you just going to the same place over and over again?
Yeah, because I kept mashing through the like. I didn't realize you could even do that.
This is a really low drama flight.
Yeah.
So fucking hard though.
It adds a little drama to it.
Yeah, there you go. Good artwork. Oh my god. This, right? That little fucking pinky, right? That little fucking pinky when you're like learning how to draw.
Yeah. Look out. Look out. Pink elephants on parade. Here they come. Hippity hoppity. They're here and there.
Pink elephants everywhere.
What'll I do?
What'll I do? What an unusual view.
Wow. I got so many. Got so many hundreds.
The same fucking picture. Oh, shut up. Glom gold. He glommed my gold.
He glommed it up like the guy from There Will Be Blood.
What else is there to talk about?
What else is there? Oh, yeah, like I was thinking today about how like you said that there's a scene where he says what else there is, and I just think about how you say that. I don't remember it at all.
Right. It's not important, really. It's not important. The scene is basically there to illustrate that, like, it's not his fault he said that, because obviously he just can't articulate what else there is. Yeah, the woman who the contemporary scholar who translated the Odyssey, she gave a negative review of the movie. Like, she wrote it for like the literary review of books, which suddenly everyone cares about, and she actually said a lot of the things that I said.
Yeah.
Like I had talked about how like the story is about glory. I took that from her because I heard her say that in an interview like a week ago. But since then she's written this essay about why she didn't like it, and two of the points she made, which are getting quoted a lot because of how little she sugarcoated it, was that there's no sex scenes and the food looks horrible, which are both things that I was talking about last week. This is the, no, in my opinion, the authority on this particular poem, right?
Yeah, the translator from like Old Gringlish.
Yeah, she translated it from the original Greek, and her version is, probably the most widely read version right now. Didn't like the movie, and wrote about why, and has been like, under fire all week for it. She's been like people have like, it basically, remember when the Pope was like this is not very Catholic of you, United States, to be invading all of these countries and waging war all over the world. And like JD Vance, who just became Catholic yesterday, was like, actually, Mr. Pope, here's what it's all about. Like, it feels like that. Like the lady who wrote the Odyssey is being told why she's wrong.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's at least, oh fuck, it's at least like in her opinion, the things like the sex scenes and food scenes are what makes the Odyssey. Yeah. Right? Like, you can't have it without that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like that, if she didn't make the Odyssey, she at least sees that as like being one of the most, I don't know, it's visceral, right? I haven't actually read it, but like I can imagine just being a book about food or sex scenes, it must be visceral. It must be like you feel it. It's something that like thousands of years after writing is still there very powerfully.
Yeah, the power of food and the power of desire.
Yes.
Nice.
Desire the Mundus from the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do think that like being unconcerned with those things, because you know, a lot of the response is like, well, you know, like you can't like tell someone how to interpret. You can't just like, you know, criticize what you wanted it to be about, you know.
You're free to translate it with ChatGPT anytime.
Yeah.
And here are all the things it says it refuses to translate because it breaks the terms of service.
Yeah. You say it's all male fantasy, but like, what's more male fantasy than food and sex?
That stuff sounds great. I mean,
and conquest.
Those are also great things to write about if you're dead. You know, the people who made the Odyssey died a long time ago, and it's like, wow, those people also ate food? No way. It's like they appreciate all these things that make you alive, like having sex.
Yeah, and
like these dead people, these skeletons.
Right, it makes you feel like
their pelvis is shattered. Futurama.
Right. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like when you see like a work of art that is like a recreation of history or just extremely ancient texts, the thing that brings it to life for you is seeing like human things across the ages, death-defying things, life, and without what appears to be any enjoyment of life in this movie. It doesn't feel alive. It just like feels like a bunch of people in costumes, a bunch of contemporary people in costumes. You know, I guess it's like, you know, it's like anything when some shitty video game remake comes out, we always talk about like how nice that everyone's thinking about this again. And I guess that's how I feel about it. But like I found this week of a conversation about this movie to be like completely deranged.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. People go to a movie and they have a nice time, they have fun, and they come out of it like, I liked it. And then like they hear from somebody who's like, this is kind of shitty art, and it ruins their life. It ruins
Whoops.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. People need to get over that shit. Did you like it or not? You liked it? Then what the fuck do you care? Like, what the fuck do you care?
I need people to tell me if it's good.
Yeah. Just fucking be happy. Be happy with your choices. Oh, hooray. God, PC platforming. It's good enough.
Yeah, it needs to be. Oh no, the sound doesn't sound good.
Do you say we should have stopped these people when they liked those Batman movies? Yeah. That's the thing about this director. It's just not that deep. Like, none of it is. Uh-oh. You're done with Jill already?
Well, what was with that audio? I need to fix that.
Look, the sound, your configuration there. Press C to configure. Yeah.
I still don't
VGA.
have buttons right now. I don't.
All right, that should do the trick.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Epic's BBS.
Yeah, no, the experience of being in a movie theater is fun. It is. The experience, like I went to the movie and I had fun. I never go to the movies because you got to pay a babysitter and like I'm not I'm sitting there by the hour watching some shitty movie thinking about my babysitter getting an hourly rate for the shit that I'm watching. It just makes me too anxious. So I never go to the movies. But like we were visiting the grandparents and they were babysitting. So we're like, all right, well, if the timer is not looming over our heads, I want to go see some shit. I don't care. I want to see the movie everyone's going to be talking about.
Yeah.
And I went and I'm very happy I did. It's not like I didn't have fun. I went to the movie and then me and my husband complained all the way home. Fun. I had a great time. You don't, just because somebody didn't like the movie doesn't mean like, but you're saying I didn't have fun? You're saying I'm not allowed to have fun?
You didn't like it, which means I'm an idiot for liking it?
Yeah,
No!
I think that's what it is. People are so self-conscious. They're like, am I right? I liked it. Like a critical number of people liked it. So you're like, I liked it. I'm right. And then suddenly somebody who's respected doesn't like it and it makes you feel stupid.
Yeah, well, what happened to people having their own opinions? Like, everyone can feel how they want about everything, right?
No, because like posturing around pop culture has become like the only thing Americans have, like that's the only democracy Americans have.
The only authority you can trust.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean the thing with like, the Odyssey and like every big cultural event lately is like, here's why the conservatives are mad about it. And they just have a completely made up reason, like, incoherent reason for why they're mad about it. But that doesn't mean you have to think it's good. Like it's just like, it's just like I just donated to the first Democrat that hit me up for money because I hate the Republicans so much. Like, is that really how you feel about everything? Like, are you that fucking stupid?
I gave $50 to a guy named Pantsner, whose entire body is a swastika.
Oh my god. Yeah, Pantsner.
He's been under fire lately for sexual harassment. He keeps losing his pants. They keep ending up on his head.
Yeah. He doesn't know how they got there. He's like, what happened?
It's like those aren't mine, even though his strange body means he has special pants that identify themselves as his.
He's just laying there in bed with the pants on his head, texting you at 2 a.m. to give him more money. And because
where'd it go?
Because Republicans are terrible, you're doing it. And not only are you doing it, but you're yelling at all your friends who you suspect aren't doing it. Like
why aren't you supporting Pantsner? Is it the pants thing or the swastika thing?
See, I knew you were gonna say it was the pants thing. I just knew you were gonna try that.
It's like, yeah, I know people are connecting the fact that his name is Pantsner to his weird pants thing.
Well, yeah, he should have thought about that before he ran.
He can't run. He can cartwheel.
Right, because he's shaped like a swastika.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't have to fucking I don't know. You don't have to fucking put on your MMO armor and go to battle every time the stupidest person you've ever seen says the stupidest thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that's really tiring on purpose.
On purpose. Yeah, this game seems evil.
This game is a little cheeky, a little bit like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Cheeky Lods.
Cheeky Lods trying to get you in trouble with unforeseen obstacles. Bees
Controls
are coming
are
after
terrible. I mean, it's still fun for what it is.
Yeah, a PC platformer before those were any good.
Yeah, I mean, like once you were able to play games on wow, I just suck. Once you were able to play like normal like controller games on a computer, that's when console dominance started to die.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember the first time I played Sonic something. It was like Sonic Generations on Steam, which is a fun game, by the way. That was weird because it's like a console game, but I'm playing it on my computer.
Yeah,
I never really did that before then.
No,
that was like 2010.
Yeah,
that was like later. That was like 2015.
And I mean, I remember like, what was it, like maybe like 99 or so that Final Fantasy VII was on PC.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
It's just like, oh, I mean, you know, I couldn't have waited, but someday they're just going to come out on PC and PlayStation at the same time. It took this long, but now there are no more PlayStation exclusives.
Right. Eventually, the Switch got Final Fantasy VII.
Did it really?
So weird to think about that.
Oh, well, like the remake, or you mean the original game?
I don't think it can handle the remake, thankfully.
Yeah, I can't handle the remake.
No, I can't stand ya. Oh, fuck.
There was like the director of that was like threatening the other day to remake Final Fantasy VI.
No.
And I was like, get that name out of your mouth.
Who is this fucker guy?
Who is this
threatening?
fucker?
Where, on Twitter?
In an interview, he was saying like, in order to, and this is his quote, in order to do justice to that game, it would need to be like 3 or 4 games long.
I don't think people want to see what justice would look like.
No, it would not look like justice. It would not be just.
I would love to do justice to, well,
yeah,
you know.
Do justice is like what Kefka thinks doing justice to Doma Castle is.
Yeah, I would do that to his family. I mean, that's horrible. Don't say things like that, guy who has no respect for me.
No respect for these games.
Yeah, you don't respect them, and you don't think that they're good enough already to think that that's enough justice for them. They were great for their time, and they're great now.
They're great now. I mean, you know, I played through Final Fantasy VI with my son, and it was like the greatest experience of his life. Like,
it's amazing. It's you know, most kids don't know about that game. They have no way of playing that.
No. Well, you can play it on Switch. There's like a pixel remake, which is they barely changed it.
Yeah.
They just like, you know, they redid some of the transitions, and some of the pixel art is like a little more like, I don't know. They're like a few more special effects.
Yeah.
But it's almost completely untouched. It's basically the original game.
Yeah.
And if a kid had nothing else, they could play that. and it would do I'd consider that doing justice in the sense that it brought the game to a modern console for them. But the idea of like making that game realistic, re-recording the entire soundtrack, these are not just things.
You want to make it fugly and hammy and unfuckable. You want to make it like unbearable and shitty and distasteful and having no aesthetic and AI generated.
Yeah. No aesthetic. Absolutely.
You want to turn all our favorite characters into fugloids.
Oh my god.
Sucks. It sucks that you even threatened to do that.
Yeah, how dare you make us think about that?
It's like I can imagine it already. It's just so boring.
So fucking
what you have in mind. This is what you think is doing justice. That's an improvement. How? In what world?
In the like little world you live in where people aren't like outside your house with pitchforks over these fucking games.
I mean, you know, like there's worse things you can do than remake a game, but like how can you sit there and think like with all your power that this is what you're going to use it for?
Yeah, just like a game
that was perfect.
Yeah, a game that was perfect. I mean, what could you improve upon it with? You could fix some of the bugs. That's about it.
Yeah, but they're there. Leave them.
Yeah, they're fine. It's not like
I've never seen a remake of that game that wasn't absolutely hideous.
Yeah. Oh, like the PlayStation one.
I don't think. I mean, the PlayStation one looked the same. I thought
the PlayStation version, all they did was add an intro, and I think they add some more animation at the end. And the price of admission to that is the battle transition is 5 times as long.
No.
Instead of right, that's how long it takes. You get that's the amount of time it takes for the screen to fade out and then fade back in as the CD struggles to turn.
Final Fantasy VI is tired and needs to go to bed, and you're just like making it do the.
Yeah, it takes so much longer. I never got through it. I bought it. It was like a CD that has like 4 different Final Fantasy games on it. I bought it, but I never played through it because it's just too long. I'm like, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll just play it again on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. The remake for Game Boy Advance was decent, I think. Also basically the same thing.
Basically the same, yeah.
But they made like mobile remakes where everything was like smoothed out and buttery. It looks like goo. Like smoothie. It's like the same. It looks AI upscaled. I think it may have been.
Yeah. Fucking shit sucks.
Fucking thing sucks.
I don't.
Jared.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, no.
Like we deserve more than I think this could use a remake.
Yeah.
Like fucker guy. Like what about your games? What games do you make?
Well, it's like moving the Overton window. It's like nobody was thinking about this, and now you're making me have an opinion about it. I don't want it.
Yeah, he's asking us for our opinion on it before he makes it. I'm not gonna do it. I couldn't possibly unless. Yeah, like maybe we could do that, maybe. Like you're the person to ask because you're one of the people who has held on to loving that game for 30 years at this point.
Yeah.
And the remakes they're making are entirely for people like that.
Yeah.
Whose nostalgia is the driving force behind their purchase.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I've like I smelled, like Final Fantasy VII Remake smelled like shit from the second I took a look at it. And I've seen other people who were way more like open to it slowly become disenchanted by it as these volumes drag on. Where the sentiment seems to be, I thought they had some bigger idea of what they were doing with it, of how they were interpreting it. And it turns out it's just more.
Of course.
And it's like I could have told you that. I could have told you that. Now that you know, can we stop this fucking bullshit?
Yeah,
Stop making this
and not
stupid
be
shit.
surprised anymore when it's poopy stinky.
It's gonna be poopy stinky. Because the first game was made with intention, with an idea, and your game is made like this idea of doing justice is so offensive to me because
we're offended
it's
on
like
Thingus.
It's like disguised as reverence,
right?
but it's malicious.
Yeah, it's evil. It's pure greed.
Yeah.
You want to do justice to Final Fantasy VI? Why don't you show it to someone?
Yeah.
Just like play it or like stream it to two people. I don't fucking know.
Well, if you want to do justice to it, butcher it. Do something completely irreverent. And by the time it's done, it won't look anything like that game. You could just call it something else.
Yeah, make a parody of it. And make a career on parodying it if you're gonna fuck its face up.
Well, it's just like doing justice. It's like you're too knowing. Like you have nothing to say. You're looking at the thing that gave you the feeling and you're depriving other people of the same possible reaction because they're getting it through you now.
No.
It's arrogant.
Yeah, arrogant.
Do it justice.
Yeah, you're basically telling them enjoy it the way I did, but more specifically about me. Like
Yeah.
It's really about them. Like it's about their enjoyment of it. Bring that back. It's like I was a kid when Phantom Menace came out, and that stinkus was everywhere.
Yeah.
All these stupid fucking assholes, all these aging Xers who are like, oh, my enjoyment feeling, it's Bacchus. And I'm a kid, the person who's supposedly the target audience. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't like Star Wars. It's like, it's like, am I the excuse here?
They made it impossible for you to enjoy. And I mean, the Xers weren't very happy about it either.
No, I mean but like, like my generation, it's like the fucking Incredibles 2. It's like pushing kids out of the way at the theater because I waited 15 years for this.
Yeah.
Like that's arrogant.
It's margarine. I like that.
It's margarine.
Well, yeah, it's like I can't believe it's not butter, but the emphasis on I. Right? It's all about you, isn't it?
Me.
Well, your reaction to it is in the name.
It's like if you were listening to music and someone was like, wait, this part, like at everything.
Yeah.
it's like they're telling you what you should react to.
Oh my God.
By highlighting it.
Oh my God. Yeah. That makes me so mad.
Yeah, like that's just them with everything. it's like Richard Kind. It's like, no, shh, you gotta hear this part. This part coming up. You'll really like it, I think. And it's like, you know.
He's like eating your food while showing it to you.
It's weird when it's like someone's like, I think you'll really like this, because you're already expecting something, you know, like you kind of need that to be thought and not said.
Yeah, you have to feel like you came upon it yourself, and those remakes don't let you come upon it yourself. They deny you that impression of it that you might have had.
Well, yeah, I mean, it feels like they're just for like a bunch of old fuckers who refuse to move on. It's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with appreciating the old Crundus Final Fantasy 7 or 6. Play
it again.
Yeah, you should play it again. The old Crundus one. It's
what's wrong with it? Why don't you want to play that?
It's like, no, I'm an adult now. It's like, no, you're not. I think, you know, I think there is a fascination with like updating the look of something, especially a classic story. You know, that's why they keep making movies about like the Odyssey or whatever.
Right.
But in my opinion, it comes to a lot of these old Japanese games and whatnot, is that the art style is a record of a time long past.
Right.
And there's something lost when you restyle the entire thing to have like more updated sensibilities. It's a Frankenstein, like an anachronistic thing, that it's not a story from our time period. It's just in the style of it.
Yeah. I mean, I also think by updating an art style, you're actually making it more dated, because the source material has such lasting appeal that like the look of that is not dated. But when you make it contemporary, you're making it something that is instantly going to be dated.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. You know, talking before about CG art styles and how you can make so many different art styles with CG, and yet there's really like a few art styles that keep passing
like
back
Disney
and
and
forth.
Pixar look the same.
Yeah,
and if you AI generate 3D art, it looks like Disney and Pixar.
right. Because the people who type in Disney Pixar get Disney Pixar looking shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I already did this.
But it's like a dominant look. If you want like a cartoon style with 3D, you're gonna get the Disney Pixar look, or you're gonna get the shitty like Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a streamlined look, which when you think about it, absolutely makes no sense to use AI to generate. When you could generate something that's incredibly detailed, that's not a good idea to use in an animation style.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
You could, you know,
right. You don't have to be economical.
You know, like the CalArt style is not the if they'd actually made Steven Universe look like Rebecca Sugar's drawings, they would be incredibly detailed. It would be a really expensive show.
Right. They make economical choices to like simplify the design of those characters, but people love the way it looks. And I mean, that's always been true. Like there's a reason that animation is so appealing to people, because all of the grotesqueness is stripped away. It's cute faces.
Yeah.
And you know, that means it's a little impersonal, but you know, when the AI recreates it, they're not going, like you say, they're not going to try to make something that is impractical to animate, even though that doesn't matter anymore. It's going to try and recreate something that was made under limitations. Yeah. Because that was the reason it was clever. You know, that's the reason it was designed to begin with. Like they're like Cloud's big honking polygon hands. You think like you think that was like, you know, not an aesthetic choice that was made? It was just like, oh, they didn't have the technology to give him fingers, so they gave him giant mitts.
Yeah, that was a compromise, and people look at that as like embarrassing. They look at that as like you know, I look at it as defining. I look at it as being inseparable from the thing that was great.
Yeah.
It's like you want to do justice to something that was great. I don't know. Talk about how
great it was. Yes, exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, I do think there are ways of honoring it. Like, you know, one of the things I love about Team Fortress, you know, I was thinking about this while making my commercial, is that they basically made an animated series to go along, basically to be a commercial for the game. And each one of these shorts is really funny, and you know, it even if you don't play the games, you can appreciate them.
Right. Well, yeah, no, I like that, like working in a different medium and like making a tribute to something. But like, it's specifically the remakes that I have a problem with, because
they don't tell you to play those old games.
Yeah, no,
those
exactly.
old games, they don't even remind you like to play them as like, you know, to see what it's based off of.
No, it's meant to replace them. Arrogant.
It's arrogant, and it's like got the shittiest fucking voice acting. Cloud, it's me, Barrett. Shut the fuck up. Can I mute you in the menu?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Fucking video game voice.
Video game voice acting it's like they never needed it in the first place. So why is there so much of it?
Oh man. It's just, yeah. All the things that I imagined when I played this game for the first time, all the things I imagined taken away.
Taken from
you.
you.
Here, let me.
Yanked from your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
I feel like this is like a Thingus core belief.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, once you release something, it's theirs.
Yeah.
It's out of your hands. It's out there.
It's out there, and you don't have any right.
They can make Rule 34 of it. It's not in your hands.
And who am I to say, like, you know, I don't want to make, I don't like my first game was imperfect in a lot of ways, and I refuse to change anything about it. Like, who am I to change it? Like, people already got the experience they were going to get out of it.
Change it.
Yeah, you shouldn't pick away at scabs. Let it be. Let it be fully formed the way it came out, under the pressures that existed at the time.
Right. Yeah, that's you know, a great reason to not update my game.
Yeah, don't change it. Don't change it. Not fundamentally.
Yeah.
It's got to be what it was.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess when I think a good version of that to me would be the difference between Metroid and Super Metroid. It's kind of a remake. It's kind of an enhanced remake that does take a few of the things away from you. It interprets a bit more of the world than it did before.
Yeah.
But it you know, mostly leaves that first game intact. I really love Super Metroid. It's one of my favorite games, and well, it's so much more playable than that first Metroid.
I mean, you know, game sequels are supposed to be iterative. If there's something you would have changed about the first game, you can change it in the second game.
Yeah, but that's a little different from replacing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like Metroid Remake.
Metroid Remake, yeah. They did that too, and it was actually really good. They made that for Game Boy Advance, Metroid Zero Mission. And that was like you play through the game as normal, but then like there's like another thing at the end. It's like, whoa, there's more. And that was cool. It's it's really the first game again, but like with more Super Metroid-esque gameplay.
So you were okay with that, huh?
That one's fine, yeah, because the first Metroid is still like it's like, I mean, I have reasons to play that one too, but like to play through like the entirety of Metroid, I would probably want to play Zero Mission because it's like a little bit more lucid as a game. Like Metroid, the original game, is a little bit more fuckasy. Oh shit.
But I don't know. I feel like Metroid is pretty perfect.
I don't think it's perfect because it's a little padded out in a way a game like that shouldn't be. Like getting lost in that first Metroid is like really hopeless.
Yeah, but it just feels like this is antithetical to what we were just talking about.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that you don't get hopelessly lost in Zero Mission too. Just that like it's a little bit more it's well, I guess I think of it as like a different game. I wouldn't actually replace it. I would just, play both of them. I would say it's a good game too.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if that's just the case for all of us, that we have our little exceptions to this. I'm trying to think if there's anything I feel this way about. But in the meantime, we are almost done. Any more subjects?
Let's see if there's any other games to play.
I think we're gonna have to call it because I got like permanently sick from Doom.
Oh, no.
I can't take any more.
Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to talk about.
Nothing else to talk about? Anything you, the viewers, would like to hear us talk about?
Who is Jack? Like
Who's
from
Jack?
Cards. Like, who is he?
Who's Jack?
Yeah. The prince?
No, he's the queen's son, and she defends him from the king who doesn't like him.
So he's not the prince, but he's the queen's son.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I put that forward on Blue Sky like a couple months back, and my friend Tessa said that he's actually the queen's side piece.
Oh, yeah.
Which also sounded believable to me. What do we think? What do you think?
What do I think? Jack. I mean, what canon are we talking about? Are we talking about the cards from Free Cell? Are we talking about the cards from the like balls, said the queen?
Well, yeah, I think like any game where, like any card game is going to have like a hierarchical value assigned to the queen and the jack, right? The jack is below the queen, generally. So in my mind, the jack is the queen's son. He's not necessarily the prince, yeah. But the king doesn't like him. The king gives him a hard time. And the queen is always like, "Don't you hurt him! Don't you dare!"
So like there's something political there, that like the king has to keep the queen happy, even though the jack will never become king.
Yeah. There's no way He's not preferred by the king.
There's like another fucking verification check in this
Jesus
game.
Christ. I don't think we're going to get through this. Spooker. Yeah, I like...
He's got him and he's not.
I love, yeah, exactly. He's got balls, but he's not king. Oh, I think it's like the other one where you fail the test and it still lets you play.
Yeah.
I love the idea. I love that I imagine this because it says to me, you know, every game has narrative, even when it's not explicitly stated. You're thinking these things while you're playing it, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like the story is there.
There is drama there
Yeah.
between the king, the king, the queen, the jack, and you know that the whole kingdom will the whole success or failure of the kingdom depends on whether these people can get it together.
Yeah.
Like it's somehow related.
Yeah.
You can't prove that matters, but it does.
There are stakes, you know, like there are ways to win and lose the game, and you're talking about matters of royalty.
You just look at their faces and never think about what they're thinking, but maybe there's something going on.
Yeah, no, they're thinking about something. They're thinking about each other because they're next to each other.
Yeah, like the king. I do think this sometimes when I'm playing free cell, like a red king who pines for a black queen. It's like he dreams of the day where he and his children can move in with her and her children.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, exactly. Like the king when
his seven children and the queen and her 7 children.
Well, like
forming a huge deck.
When the king is next to when the red king is next to a red queen, he feels nothing.
Yeah.
Right? He gets excited when he sees the black queen.
Like he's talking to his cousin. Well, that wouldn't stop most queens.
No, true. Royalty doesn't mind that at all. But yeah, the red king is just like, ugh, okay. Can I get a black queen,
like,
please?
The rules say I can only marry a black queen. And it's like, but where are we going to find a black queen? And it's like, there's a black queen buried under all these other cards.
Yeah.
It's like...
And then when he finds her, she's like, come on, son, come over here right now. And the red Jack is like, oh, yeah, 1 second, Mom. I gotta do the thing. Like, just fuck up. And the red king is like, ugh. Just waiting for that fucking Jack to get his ass over here.
He needs to give this woman's son a ride before he even gets to ride with her.
Yeah, fucking Wentworth.
He's like on top of her, and it's like he's like a big fat ass sitting on top of her. You need to move his ass.
Are we going for a ride, Daddy?
I mean, it's the whole kingdom depends on this, so you better get with the program, Kingy.
Yeah, no, you better start accepting that kid real soon.
Yeah, this big fuck up, this Jack off.
He's got balls and he's not king.
He's got balls, so watch out. He could stab you in the back one day and become king.
King. I love these little French guys. How cute. All right, let's call it a night. Thingus is back, at least, well, it was. I may have to shift the hours around again next week. I will let you know in the Discord if Thingus hours shift, but it should be back next week.
Thingus hours.
Real Thingus
hours.
Yep.
Thingus hours are now over.
Yeah, that's definitely like a rich kid show too. Daddy, I want to watch Brain
We're going to miss Brain Games. Speed up. Tell the train to move faster.
Get the man to fix it.
Baba wants you to beat the traffic.